Welcome to the latest edition of Pop Sugar Style Spy. We're outside the Azzedine Alaïa exhibition here in Paris to count down the top 10 buzziest moments of Paris Fashion Week. Chanel turned the Grand Palais into a modern art gallery, and Karl Lagerfeld sent a collection down the runway to celebrities like Katy Perry and Rita Ora that totally showcased that aesthetic with artist palettes, graffiti painted backpacks, and the new Chanel trend, double bagging it, wearing 2 Chanel bags at once.
Kim Kardashian and Kanye West showed up at Givenchy, where Kim was wearing a Riccardo tissue dress that he designed the day before. She even thanked him by calling him Ricky on Instagram.
And the Givenchy show was one of the most dramatic of the week, with burned out cars set on fire in the middle of the runway, models walking around the wreckage, and then the finale had models with glittering sequin tribal masks on in these amazing flowy metallic gowns to complement them.
It was an American invasion in Paris. CFDA hosted emerging American designers, including Jennifer Fisher and Valder Statesman. We even got to see Diane von Furstenberg get a group photo with the designers.
That's not the only group photo that we got. Victoria Beckham showed all 3 of her lines at the British Embassy in a really intimate presentation. As amazing as her handbags and designs were, the most fun moment is when she gathered everyone in the room up to take a group photo of all the editors and bloggers that were there to see the collections.
And right across the street at Palais de Tokyo, we went to the opening party for the Roger Vivier exhibit, where we were able to see a history of his shoes, including one room where we were able to get a close look at each of the heels he's designed over the years.
The real show happens outside the shows, where street style photographers go after their objects of prey, which this season seem to be models over editors and stylists. We even saw Cara Delevingne being chased by a pack of photographers through the Tuileries, and she just took off running.
This season, designers turned the runway into a dance floor. At Rick Owens, step crews stomped their way down the runway, and at Jean-Paul Gaultier, he created a Dancing with the Stars motif in which Karlie Kloss did her own version of voguing, and Coco Rocha turned into Danny Zuko and did Grease Lightning down the runway.
Marc Jacobs has been creative director of Louis Vuitton for over 16 years, and as we all headed into the Louis Vuitton show today, we knew it might be his last, which it turned out within an hour after the show was announced he departed. The show was a fade to black moment with models only wearing black in a black room with black headdresses. It was incredibly poetic and deserved the standing ovation that Jacobs got at the end.
Fashion loves a comeback story. Maison Irfé, one of France's oldest couture houses, showed at Paris Fashion Week 80 years after it had closed. The runway had a surprising guest, Harry Brandt, who walked for the first time.
So that's it for us from Paris Fashion Week. It's been beautiful, poetic, exhilarating, exhausting. It's been the best time we could have asked for, even down to how good the macarons are. Thank you for joining us here on Style Spy. Keep watching Pop Sugar Fashion.